And is this working? Let's have a look. I see me. Do I hear me?
And this is working.
I do hear me. Wonderful.
See?
Oh, and there I see the chat. Wonderful. Everything going well. Is Scott your cousin? Yes, I have a cousin called Scott. I don't know if we're talking about the same person. Who are you, Chronic Clutch? You made a YouTube P about me? Whatever that is, I don't know. Anyway, you don't know, you damn well should know. My name is ragreynolds, and welcome to my 13th live stream, Ask ragreynolds. And this isn't a formal Q&A of any sorts. This is just a general rambly chat where I will answer any viewer questions from the chat while I drink some wine. And you know the drill. So let's just spend the rest of the time in the chat. Okay, so Mr. Mean, explain to me what, okay, YouTube put, is it new? Have I seen this before? When did you post this? I can maybe watch it right now if you want, and I'll react to it live for you. Nice to see some familiar faces in here as well. Yorag, I finally hit 1.5k. Also, I love your channel. Thank you, Tommy Roo, whoever you are. Are you that kid that I kept calling Peppa Pig? I'm pretty sure that's you. Lexo Music Games and Art. I'll say hi back to you, but you're not from there. We both know that. Hello, Jamie McGill. I am wonderful. How are you? Ziggy says, let's start a war, bitch. Me v you, Rag. Come one, come all. We're having a ball. I'll go to war with everyone. I don't care. I'll fight the entire chat. I don't care who you are. Let's go to war. Make a video proposing your war plan, and we'll see. Play Fortnite. Why would I play that cancerous game? Why would I play Fortnite? That's a horrible idea. How did you get the idea to do YouTube? In like 2008, I was bored one summer and I decided to make some silly videos using my PlayStation iToy. That's what happened. That's basically the extent of what happened originally. And it just went from there, and I just create things I enjoy creating. Blade Hercock, same. I don't, what, oh, you're from Australia? No, you're not. I'm also saying hi from. No. You know what? How many libtards have you defeated? You know, I don't know. I don't know. The Right Honourable Jimmy. I've not seen you in a while, Jimmy. Fight you? You come here. If you want to fight me, I'll fight you anytime. What's your favorite color? I really like purples, you know. Purples, reds, and blues, I would say. They're my favorite colors, like nice deep purples. Can you throw hands with people from Australia? You know, I should start a series where I just have boxing matches with Australians and see what happens. That would be a fun time, don't you think? Hey, Rag, can you react to my latest vid, please? Maybe I'll have a look. We all know Australia ain't real. Thank you. Hello, Ryan Reynolds. How art thou? Wonderful. Hi, Susie. On live, please react to my latest vid. Hold on, Tommy Roo. Let me open your bloody channel and I'll have a look in a second. Come to Irvin and I'll buy you a Taco Bell. So that you're okay. It's okay. I don't want to go to Irvin.
Yes, I don't want to go to Taco Bell.
I also don't want to go to Taco Bell. Yeah, Rag lives in Scotland in a place called. Oh, that's lovely. Blade Hercock. Yes, I am. Good day, mate. Me? Me? My name's not me. A YouTube put is like an edited video, but more comedy. Okay, let me see. Long time, no, so long, partner. Very long. Oh, stop moving, chat. What does what mean, Michelle Elizabeth? Just because you're Aussie, it doesn't mean anything. Do you actually believe your theories, or are some of them just for controversy? I don't manufacture drama. I talk truth, and that's how it's always been. Everyone knows that. If you just look at my videos, it's pretty obvious. Box KSI. KSI wouldn't last 1 minute with me. Bye, it's 6:40 in the morning. Goodbye. OMG, purple is my favorite color too. That's very nice. Tommy Roo, I'll have a look at your video in a minute, unless you don't shut up. Then I'll not look at it. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup? I don't eat grilled cheese sandwiches, and I don't eat tomato soup out of principle.
I do.
Shh. Who's your favorite YouTuber? At the moment, probably Mr. Beast. I live Taco Bell. You live in Taco Bell? That sounds wonderful. Do you think school is relevant? I mean, I think a lot of things about the concept of school are relevant. I mean, I think it's nice for people to have an education and to learn things. But do I think that the way most schools currently operate are relevant? Probably not, and they don't know what they're talking about half the time, and most of the subjects are stupid. It's like, why does anyone ever need to know, like, how to do algebra? Like, in most jobs and most days of daily life, like, you're not going to need to do that sort of stuff. It's stupid. But do people need to know how to write and communicate, like, in English? Yeah, I'd say so. Do they need to know how to write a bloody essay and analyze a book? Probably not, no. Hannah, please keep this chat family friendly. Do not say penis in my chat. Please react to my latest video. I already answered you about that, Tom.
Hi, Hannah.
I bet Jen East hates. Oh, you hate Jen East. Jen East she's a real nasty woman.
Who's that?
She's someone who comments on all my videos. Yes, I would, Tommy. I would kick KSI's ass. What about the Sydney Opera House? You're telling me it's CGI? I don't know what it is, but it's not real. And did you just say you would beat KSI? Yeah, I just said it again. Yep, I performed inside the Sydney Opera House. Okay, maybe it is called the Sydney Opera House, but it's not in Australia. Can Vi say hello to us?
Who said that?
Jessica the Aztec Lover.
I don't know who that is.
She's in my Discord.
Wait, who is it?
Maybe not anymore. I don't know. Are you still on my Discord? I don't know. Can you watch Scottish people being Scottish? Oh, look, you're watching me. I'm Scottish, and...
You're not being Scottish.
What does being Scottish mean?
You gotta get the bagpipes out.
Rag, do you know the way? I know all the ways. Just call me Rag the Navigator. Hannah, stop calling my girlfriend Precious.
Precious?
Okay.
Where's she?
Right, I'm gonna... Laser beam is delusional. Would you box him? I would box any man on earth. I don't care who they are. And I'll do it for free. No swearing on my Christian profile. No hex, no fricks, no double decker. Yeah, I agree. Australia's a hologram. No, not a hologram. Oh, hi, Vixie. Australia is real pooey head. Poo head? What? Wrong. Jamie McGill notes a video on YouTube. Okay. Right. I'm going to have a look at these videos. So, Tommy Roo. Oh, can you hit this button? Right. Tommy Roo, your video first. You said your most recent video you want me to look at. It's called A Message from My Mother. Okay, let's turn the volume up. You probably can't hear this, but...
Hi, everyone. It's Kelly here, all the way from the UK.
Hi, Kelly from the UK.
Thank you all for subscribing to my son Lucas's channel.
Oh, your name's Lucas, not Tommy. Oh, that was a nice video.
Is that even your mum?
Is that really your mum? She seems like a nice woman. Okay, wait. You said you're being cyberbullied, but you said to me it isn't real. Michelle Elizabeth, go read the description of my video called I Am Being Cyberbullied. I specifically state in the description that the title is entirely clickbait because cyberbullying isn't real. Hello, bird person. Shut the fuck up, you dare diss my boy, Tommy Roo. Leave Tommy Roo alone. Sorry, Lucas Roo. I don't know what his real name is. My friend goes by the same name. Blah, 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 blah. My friend goes by the name of Andrew McMillan and has expressed to me his hatred of you and his love of Jen East. I don't think anyone loves Jen East. We shouldn't talk about Jen East. She's a poor lady. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully still alive. He's certainly number one. Team PewDiePie or T-Series? Obviously PewDiePie. Anyone on Team T-Series can just unsubscribe right now from my channel. I don't want you here. You bloody well should know that he is ragreynolds. Thank you, bird person. Hannah, you will not marry this child's mother. I'm gonna go watch anime.
Who said that?
Miraculous Life 2018. I should have known you were. Watch Scottish people being Scottish. I'll get there. I've got Mr. Meme. I've got Mr. Meme's video to watch next, and then remind me again. My mum is freaking out right now. Thanks, Rag. You're welcome, Tommy Roo's mum. Can I smash your windows? Smash my windows, and I will smash you, son. Have there been any assassination attempts after exposing the Northern Lights for the lie it is? Not to my knowledge. Brooksy or Watto? Well, what as embarrassing as that Brooksy and Watto dish track on me was, as embarrassing that probably was for them. I mean, they probably sit in their beds late at night and cry over it, how embarrassing that was. I've got to be on Team Brooksy out of the two of them, because that Watto guy just showed up for like 5 seconds and was like, and that was it. So, yeah. Okay. Right. I'm going to have a look at this Mr. Meme video, and then I'll look at the Watch Scottish People Scottish thing. Ragreynolds runs out of bath water, this video is called.
Ew.
No hate intended. Okay, I'm looking.
Wait, it sounds familiar.
If you don't know, then of course you won't know, but my name is Ragreynolds. But you can call me PewDiePie, which is my given name. Now, in the last 24 hours, I've made a decision for my channel. And from here forwards, I'm going to be exclusively a family-friendly YouTube channel. I've made this decision to change my content because of the so-called adpocalypse 2. I've decided my channel cannot be a place for negativity. And that is why in this video, I have disabled ratings, and I will not be allowing any comments with curse words or with negativity in them. So please do not comment anything like that, or I will remove them. But from here on, all my content is going to be exceptionally family friendly. I'm going to be the best family friendly YouTuber. And with that, to shut the fuck up. I don't understand cereal boxes.
Don't say ooh to Demi Lovato.
The other day, the other morning, and this morning, eating breakfast, and I decided, what am I going to have for breakfast? So I thought, okay, I've got some nice bath water. It's a nice bag. It's a bag of bath water. I don't know if it's plastic or what the material is, but it's a nice bag of bath water.
Stealing my wine.
Just pour it in, and that's it. I add the milk. Done. And once I've poured it, you can put it back in the cupboard. It doesn't take up that much space. You can clip it shut with a clip, whatever you want to do. All fine and dandy. It pours, no problem. No issues at all. There is no bath water left. At least I still have sink water. Think there's something you should maybe see? This better be fucking important, Demi, because I'm trying to drown Ryan Jr. here. It is. It is. It is. It is. Okay, fine. Ryan Jr., don't think we're done here. Demi may have saved you for now. But just you wait. Okay, Demi, what is it you wanted me to see? Look at the video I left open. Okay, let's check this video out. Fucking get out! Ow!
Why is it censored?
What the hell?
Okay, if I finish your video, I left a like on it. Good job. Okay. Have you ever been to Yorkshire, England?
Has anyone? What? Has anyone ever been there?
I don't know.
It's not even
Give your cousin Scott a
a
YouTube shout out you bought. I mean, didn't I just give him a shout out by speaking there? Hannah, Demi is my queen. I mean, she should be everyone's queen. What? Why you say thanks? Do you actually think Australia is fake? Do you actually think Australia is fake? Yawn. Lost Victorian, respect, Rag. Cereal boxes are a waste. Definitely, I'm glad that so many people agreed with me on that, you know. Cereal boxes are absolute garbage. They should not exist at all. Truth Talker, Australia is not fake. Or Flat Earth, Australia is... What? I have nothing to do with Flat Earth, dummy. Isaac Butterfield or Laserbeam. I think Isaac Butterfield's a dummy hothead, and I think Laserbeam is a dummy coward. So take your pick. Mr. Meme LMAOO. So you're laughing your ass off. Lovely. Are the biggest tits you've ever touched your own? Probably. Don't look at me. Shut up.
You shut up.
Imagine if Rag got so sloshed he started beating his G. Vexy, please.
Beating what? Beating what?
Beating you.
How did you say that?
How many subs do you hope to reach by the end of 2019? Let's say at least 10,000. Common sense and logic has left the group chat. No, it left the group chat as soon as you joined here, obviously. Watch amazing Zoom technology. What is amazing Zoom technology? Please explain. Ragreynolds is just jealous he's not living in paradise like us Aussies are. If it's such a great paradise, then why do you have to come on YouTube during the day, find my channel, and say nasty things to me? Like, why do you have to do that if the place you're living in is so great? If it's so great, surely you're occupied all day with doing great things. But no, instead you come in here and you say things like that. Doesn't sound like a paradise to me. Do you have any proof Australia is actually fake? Yes, I do, across my 30-odd videos. Rag, can we collab again? Maybe one day. Please say my name. Alex does everything HD. Ryan, why are you so... Oh, hello, Tang. Not talked to you in a long time. Tinka Tang.
Oh my god.
The OG. Okay, so I'll walk around my room shouting at my camera, Scotland doesn't exist. Please do, it would entertain me a lot. BT Sport, you alright, big boy? Yes. What do you think of the recent threats of a new adpocalypse proposed by the guy that exposed those predator channels? I think the new adpocalypse is a lot of nonsense, and I think it's nonsense that people are having videos demonetized due to what's in their comments. Because essentially what you're going to get from this is a whole lot of exploitation. You're going to get people, such as the people you're seeing in my chat right now, who don't like me, that are going to go on to videos and they're going to comment ridiculous things so that my videos end up demonetized. And you're going to get that with other people going on to videos, commenting racial slurs, commenting lots of disgusting things about children and stuff, just to get people demonetized because the comments can now get someone demonetized. I think it's a ridiculous idea, and I think that YouTube are off their fucking minds to do anything like it. Do you regret the Comedic Australia videos, as that's what you were known as, or happy with the way it helped people discover your channel? I don't regret anything on my channel. If I really did regret them, I would probably delete things, but I'm not really in that sort of frame of mind. I don't really regret any of it. I like being able to look back and see how far I've come from some bad content I've made compared to some more recent content that I view as much, much better. And also like seeing the content that's there just so I can remind myself of what I was doing at previous times. What?
Do that for me on my TikTok.
Why?
Can't see my dot.
Oh. Do you think Cameroon? I don't know who Cameroon is, so I can't say it. Because sup gang, sup tang. That rhymed. Search it on YouTube and watch the first video. Not right now. Free Tommy. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm Orange Arcade, by the way. Yeah, I know. You're the guy I call Peppa Pig. How are you doing? Wonderful, as I've said a million times. Lost Victorian. They come to say mean things because they are lost. You're correct. I mean, most of them are children, obviously. But there are some older people. There are some middle-aged people. There are some teens. There's a lot of different age ranges there. But, yeah, most of them, they're just trying to find their way, or they've nothing better to do with their time. They're a bit insecure about themselves. I mean, can you imagine going on to some random guy on the internet's YouTube channel and being so upset because he said that the country you claim to live in doesn't exist? Like, someone was in my Discord the other day and they said, how would you like it if I said Scotland didn't exist? And I said, I wouldn't care. And do you know why? Because I'm not a little bitch. And I say that to every single person who asks me that question. And I feel strongly about that. I'm not a little bitch, and I wouldn't care if someone said the country I live in didn't exist. So anyone that does care is a little bitch. Have fun, kiddo. Got to run, stay hip. I'll do my best, Tang. Of course I'm subscribed to PewDiePie. I'm subscribed to him on like 5 accounts. Are you subscribed to Brooksy, by the way? Just a fan of his and yours because it's funny. No, I've never watched any of his videos other than the one about me. Or the 2 about me. I think he made another one about me as well. Is school important? I think I already answered that. I already talked about school. School is important. Just maybe not the way it is in most countries right now. Cameroon is a country? That doesn't sound like a country. What kind of place is that? I mean, out of any other country I don't know. Canada and Australia, certainly fake. Certainly fake. I'm sure there are other places that are fake as well, and I'll get to those as time goes on in my Is This Country Real series. Comments should not reflect on the content as far as demonetization, and creators cannot control the minds of their commenters. I agree 100%. Just because someone comments something on a video, that doesn't mean the creator has anything to do with it. What's the video again, Jamie? Please tell me one more time and I'll have a look. Australia is real, Australia is real, Australia is real, Australia is real. It's Elksy. The one thing I do not condone. Thank you for giving me the word. The one thing I do not condone is spam. I don't care if you insult me. I don't care if you swear. I don't care if you use slurs. I really do not care what you say. As long as you do not spam. Spam is the one thing I do not tolerate. So if you spam again, I will ban you from the chat. Okay? Vixie, how much money would be acceptable for you to suckle on RSN's flappy lips?
Ew.
I don't think there's any money you could pay me to do that. I mean, I would fight him for free. I would do that for free. But I'm not going to suckle on. Yeah. I'll sit on his face for money. Don't look at me like that.
Judging me.
Okay.
Judging me, should have.
Lovely. Okay. Is that a blue snowball mic? Yes, it is a blue snowball mic. I really need to get a better mic, actually. Mainly for my camera. Australia is real. Stop saying this nonsense. It's still important to do. Australia is full of black people. Okay. Hi from Prussia. Hello, Otto von Bismarck. Did you get a degree? Kind of on and off studying for a degree at the moment. Yeah, funny thing about that, we killed most of the black people. Terrible. Terrible. So now, see, Australia is a very racist place. Would you truths with Brooksy to work against Watto if he took down his cringe trap? I don't want anyone to take down any videos about me ever. I don't want anyone to take down the nastiest videos ever made about me. I want them to stay up till the end of time. I would be more likely to work with him if he agreed to keep it up than if he was to take it down. If he took it down, I would lose all respect for him. I don't like it when people take videos down or go back on what they've said. You say what you say because you mean it or you wanted to say it, and then you live with the consequences. You can then agree to change your mind later or to live with the consequences or to make a pact later on, but you don't make everything you said before disappear. It doesn't work like that. I don't like it. Australia is fucking real, dumbass. Where the fuck do you think we are from? New Zealand. Have you watched any of my videos? Probably not. I had to ask. LOL. Well, please don't ask that ever again. Amazing Zoom technology. Okay, I'll do search in a second. You can't even speak.
Alcohol.
The people that hate are sad. I'm sorry, but it's not right to hate. If you don't like him, don't watch him. Thank you, Alec. Dumbass. RSN, ooh. Yeah, very How much money would I pay you to say Australia is real? I would say Australia is real for $5, but then I would immediately say not. Do you think that we're fucking illusions? No, you're drugged up. You're from New Zealand, and you think that you're Australian. It's that simple. I just uploaded a vid on you. Well, I'll check that out after I check out the Zoom technology video. A while ago, Aboriginals were killed, you dumb fuck. We aren't like that anymore. Speak for yourself. You're like Keenan James. I don't know who Keenan James are. I hate you. Oh, cry more. Okay, he will keep it up if you work with him. Tell him to DM me on Twitter, @notrag, This dude is making me lose brain cells. Lovely. Guys, stop saying Australia is real. He's clearly taking the piss. LOL. Retracting the video would be like trying to hide a past way of thinking. Yeah, exactly. Lost Victorian. That's what I think. I did not say it's real itself. I come from New Zealand. We hate Australians. Rightly so. Hey Rag, how about doing some research as to whether space is real or fake? I could do that. I could make a video as space real. What was this video I'm searching? Enhanced zoom. Oops. Technology. I spelled enhanced wrong. Who cares? Okay. Is this? Am I watching the right thing? This is amazing zoom. This is the wrong thing. Was it amazing? I need to go back and check what you actually said it was called. Amazing zoom. So it is the right thing. Okay. Okay.
This is going to be a meme.
I don't know. It's someone zooming in with a Nikon Coolpix P900.
I'm pretty sure the camera was a meme. There should be more.
Hello, old chum. I'm not a elf. I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome. And you've been gnomed.
A gnome. A gnome.
I just got gnomed. I just got gnomed.
Gnome.
Okay. I'm glad I watched that. Okay, where was I? We aren't from New Zealand. You're a grown fucking man and you're arguing with Australia. Do you even know how old I am? I bet you don't even know how old I am. Everyone is talking about, oh, he's too annoying. Just stop. It doesn't annoy me. It's okay. It entertains me. We hate you too, Jacob. Fuck off with your autistic kiwi. Lovely. Okay, I'll get him to DM you on Twitter. There's a lot of people talking about how space is fake. Even Joe Rogan. You'll blow up like a hydrogen bomb. I should try that. They hate, but they use their time on you. The logic is comical. I agree, Lost Victorian. I mean, I've never understood people who spend so much time speaking to and about people they really, really hate, especially when they don't want them to get any bigger than they are or get more views or whatever. I've never quite understood it. How about a video about whether or not the sun's real? I made a video about how I want to blow up the sun. That's a video I have. I look 30. Well, I just turned 22. So, that's nice. Thoughts on the Aussie currency? Fake. Lost up sub 6 months ago. Better content as the channel matures. Keep it up. Thank you, Jeremy Brand. I appreciate your comment. I try my best. I make what I feel like making. What do you think of Jen East? I don't have anything against Jen East per se. I think she's a sad old lady who should probably find something better to do with her time than comment on every single one of my videos about how she hates me. Like, if you hate me that much, why are you commenting on all of my videos? I mean, she's a bit obsessive, so maybe find something better to do with your time. But I don't know what she's like as a person. I don't wish her any ill will. I don't have any ill will against her. I don't wish her any harm. Probably a vegan cyclist who is anti-vaccines. And do you think I look like a fucking vegan? Do you know how fat I am?
Vegans can be fat.
And no, I don't believe the earth is flat. No, I'm not anti-vax. I sub to that Tommy guy. So his mum's. Do you want to get with his mum, big guy gorilla? At first I hated you, but as I watched your stuff, you grew on me. A lot of people are like that. I mean, I've got a series called Worse Than a Child Molester. Pretty clickbaity, pretty horrible thing to say, most people would say. And I've had people who click on the video and they say things like, came to flame, ended up subscribing because I've won them over, essentially. Do you like the new BBC Scotland TV channel? I've not watched it. I don't have it. I don't watch live television. I only watch stuff like on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I don't mind people having an opinion, that's right, but it's not good to hear. You're so true about Jen East. Have you seen how Australian people dance? It's funny. I've not seen. Hello, Lawrence. Soz for gnoming you. I just knew you could take the joke. It's okay, Jamie. I appreciate being gnomed. I appreciate the thought. Okay, I'll respond to him on Twitter when the stream ends. I hate you. Thanks, big guy gorilla. Jacob, without us, people wouldn't know who you fucking are. Stupid bitch. This is enough stupidity for today. Goodbye, Michelle Elizabeth. Wait a minute, are you related to Michelle Obama? You're both called Michelle.
That's not how that works.
Shut up. I had a wet dream about having Netflix and chill with you. That's lovely, Beauty. I thought you said that. LMAO. I don't even know who you're talking about. It's, how do you even say your name? It's Elxie. And what's that face you're making in your profile picture? Easy, got to go to school later. Talk. Bye. Thanks a lot. Okay. Thoughts on Lil Tay? I know nothing about Lil Tay. Nope, you're not related. Okay. I abused my girlfriend. Okay.
Is that aimed at you?
Yeah. Now, Big Guy Gorilla says, proof Rag Reynolds is pork. I'm watching this video now. It's a screen recording. And they're writing in their notes, Rag Reynolds.
Yes.
Rag Reynolds, you spelled you're wrong. You're a porky man. So die in well. A.
Really?
Me, men, many, what?
Many?
Mental men.
I'm confused.
I'm just going to leave a dislike and close the tab. You're welcome for the view. It's called Smiling Dumb Cunt. Australia is so fake, it makes Barbie look real. Pretty much.
That's a good one.
Oh. Do you think that we should be educated on these controversial issues that are discussed on channels like yours in schools? I don't know. I mean, educated, I think is the wrong word. I mean, when you say educated, that's like someone's telling you what the right answer is. I think what's maybe a better solution is to be introduced to controversial issues. So, for example, explain how there are people who do think this way and people who do think this way. Don't just say there are people who think this way and they are stupid. Because when you do that, you start demonizing certain people. You demonize certain thoughts, certain mentalities. You're not explaining it very well. And when you do that and you're telling someone how to think rather than giving them the puzzle pieces and letting them work out how to think for themselves, people can sometimes backfire and they turn the other way. And you know what I'm saying? I'm probably not explaining this too well right now, but I think I've spoken about this before, maybe in the past. But I think when you try to tell someone think this way, especially children, a lot of them will think that way. But you will get the odd one or two who will purposely resist you and go the other way. They'll question, why should I just agree with everything you're telling me? Why is this fact? So I think the best way is to give them the tools to analyze something and then introduce them to a subject and then ask them to arrive at a conclusion and ask them what their conclusion is and how they arrived there. And once they explain it to you, you can talk through it with them rather than just saying, this person thinks this and this person is wrong. Because when you do that, you're not... It's like when you get to drug education, right? In schools, most drug education is to say, all drugs are bad, the end. And that's essentially it. You say, these are class A, and these are class B, and this is called this, and this is called that. Shut up. No one gives a fuck. You're comparing weed to heroin. They're completely different things, and they're not nearly as bad as one another. You need to tell people what the positive effects are, what the negative effects are. You have to have your statistics all up. You have to be very open about these things. You can't just say drugs are bad. What you need to say is drugs are illegal. Illegal doesn't automatically mean bad. You say drugs are illegal, so I do not encourage you to do them. But there are these drugs, and here's what this one looks like, and this is the positives of this, and this is the negatives of this. But you can't just say drugs are bad, never do them, the end. It doesn't work like that. And it's the same with these controversial subjects. You can't just say to someone, for example, you can't just say, anti-vaxxers are stupid. They are all wrong, the end. You have to say, vaccinations are important. You have to explain what vaccinations do. And any sensible person will arrive at the same conclusion that anti-vaxxers are stupid, because we all know they are stupid. But you shouldn't be telling someone you're trying to teach that they're stupid. You should allow them to arrive at that conclusion on their own. Anyway, I've ranted enough about that. I love your content, says Train Simulator Gamer. Thank you. I believe Australia is fake, and I don't ask people to believe me. I just want people to question what you're told. Yeah, I mean, I think people should question. People should question everything. I really do think that. Iced Z Official. Hello. Hello. Crawly fucking bitch. Please learn to spell. Would you care if I died? Probably not. I don't know if there's anyone in this chat right now who would honestly really care if they died. It wouldn't make any difference to my life, as bad as that sounds. Everyone here, are we somehow on the same wavelength because we're here listening? Probably not, Jeremy. Probably not. Does everyone like my latest vid? No. Please go leave a dislike because it was terrible. Did this cunt drop out of school at age 10? No. My editing is good. You literally just opened up your notes on your phone and typed in a sentence that took you far too long to type in. There was like no editing there. I don't what? He's a crackhead, don't listen. Actually, I am not a crackhead. I just drink wine. If two vegans get in a fight, is it considered beef? It might be. Rag is pork. Lovely. Rag is so gay. Thanks. I wish more people had your good common sense. I wish that too, Lost Victorian. I'm just preaching what I believe to be the truth. Eat grass, vegan fuck. I'm not a cow. This guy lost literally 300,000 subs. How can I lose 300,000 subs? So I once had 303,000 subscribers. Not where that 30 came from. I wish that was the case. Yeah, so true. Thanks for the response. I commented on Big Guy Gorilla's vid. I'm glad you commented. Would you have Nexamite on your podcast again? Yeah, I like Nexamite. He's a nice guy. I'm excited to see the future of his channel. I know he's working on some sort of documentary series at the moment about me, which is pretty interesting. And I know he's got another video coming out in the next week or something. I can't remember what he said on Twitter. But yeah, I enjoy Nexamite's content, and I look forward to what he's doing in the future. You made me cry. I don't care. Thoughts on Fortnite? I think Fortnite is, I don't know, it's pretty amazing how it got the success that it did. Personally, I've never been a fan of it. I played maybe 5 games or something. I've just never been a big fan of Fortnite. Never been a big fan of Battle Royale games in the past. I played PUBG as well. Wasn't a big fan. Played maybe 5 games of that. I bought that and it's like, no, I'm not a big fan. See, the thing Fortnite always had over that was the fact that Fortnite was free. Fortnite's free, and then it's also got the building and whatever. So immediately Fortnite won over PUBG for me. But currently I'm actually playing Apex Legends, and I've really been enjoying that. I've played probably over 50 games of that, and it's easily the best Battle Royale game I've ever played. And again, it's free, and this free-to-play sort of model is very, very intriguing. Streaming at games, not recently. I have in the past, but I'm not always in the mood to stream, you know. It's like sometimes I want to do a stream, other times I don't feel like I'm entertaining enough to talk while I'm playing a game. If I'm playing a game, I like to play the game. I don't like to talk at the same time, you know. I do have Steam. It's ragreynolds. Yo, Nexamite. Thoughts on Brexit? I voted for Brexit on the simple principle of sovereignty. I'ma be streaming. See ya. Would you ever do a call and live stream where viewers can talk to you and talk on the stream? I've done that loads of times before. I've done shows where people can join in and talk. It's something I will most definitely do again in the future. Does he think Australia is not real still? Rag, do you still think Australia? Please word your sentences properly. It's hard to read. Least favorite YouTuber? I don't know. I mean, I could probably find loads I don't like. Do I play Apex on PC? No, I'm a filthy console peasant, unfortunately. I don't even have a PC at the moment. I don't have a MacBook. Yo, Rag, can I make a documentary on you? Feel free. Anyone who wants to make a documentary, feel free and use whatever footage from my channel you want. Streaming games is distracting. Yeah, I've never been a fan of it. I like to watch myself play. I don't know what I'm saying. I like to play a game and concentrate on playing the game, you know? But I'm not a big fan of speaking at the same time. It throws me off. I'm currently in Poland, but going back to New York City next week. Lovely. Thoughts on Rami Malek winning Best Actor? I mean, it's not a terrible decision. I mean, he was great in his role. I think the movie itself was okay, but it certainly wasn't amazing. It's probably not the best sort of movie to be associated with an Oscar. But his performance was okay, I guess. I can't remember who else was nominated, so I can't really comment if he deserved it over those other people. But I remember looking at the Best Picture nominees and just immediately was disinterested. I mean, the fact that they even had Black Panther in there for Best Picture nomination was an embarrassment. And it just made me completely disinterested and I knew it was entirely political or just wrong. How can I take it seriously? This whole ceremony, how can I take any of it seriously when you've got Black Panther as a nominee for Best Picture? Black Panther wasn't even the best Marvel movie of the year, and you've got it in for the best movie of the year? Come on. Like minds on sovereignty. Australia has no culture, they steal other countries' traditions. I mean, they were, apparently, if it is a real place, it's a place that was built on convicts, so yeah. Okay, Rag, do you still think Australia is still... What? That doesn't mean... Do you think Australia is still real? I never said it was real, so that makes no sense. Brexit is a sensitive topic. A lot of expats here. Yeah, look, it is a sensitive topic. So I used to speak about politics a lot on my channel, but I decided to stop. I mean, I wasn't really enjoying it. I just felt it was too serious, so I stopped entirely. If anything, I'll make jokes here and there, but I don't really talk about it at all. So it's not something I do now. But yeah, I did vote for Brexit, and I mean, there's a million reasons for or against. I was never 100% for Brexit. I was never 100% either way. But for me, it was just the issue of sovereignty. And it was also the fact that I saw so many people, still see so many people thinking, oh, a no-deal Brexit is so bad for the country. And it's like, it's not the end of the world. It'll happen. And most people won't even notice it's happening. It's like, to me, it's just nothing. It's nothing. Who cares? All out anarchy, that's what I want. Footy Matt, stop spamming or I will mute you. Same with you, BT Sport. Black Panther again, like thoughts. Everyone's freaking out. I have a lot of friends that are living abroad in the EU, and Brexit seems to be splitting people and creating a lot of problems. Well, it certainly is. I mean, that's our divisive topic. I mean, you look at US politics, and their whole divisive topic is at the moment seems to be over just Trump. It's like not even supporting Trump or not supporting Trump. It's just the fact of either you despise Trump or you're on the other side. That's what I see as an outsider anyway. And I would say for Brexit, that's their version of Brexit in the US, and everything's so split, so divisive, and it's like, who cares? It's just, you have an opinion about something, you vote a certain way, who cares? Nothing else matters. It's just an opinion. That's all it is. It's no more relevant than your opinion on a movie. It's just people see things different ways. It doesn't make you a horrible person just because you see something a different way. Jimmy McGill will batter you, be a sport. I believe it. Sent you a friend request. Where did you send me? On Steam? I mean, next time I'm on Steam. I don't really use Steam very often, but sure. Gotta go love the stream. Glad to hear it, Alex. Be sure to watch my new video whenever it comes out. How long has the stream been going? Oh, 44 minutes. Maybe go an hour. Not going more than an hour, though. Another 15 minutes. Unless it quietens down. Oh. Better remember, I to add this wine to my wine app. I will do that right now before discarding the bottle. I have a wine app. It's called Vivino, and it's a wonderful app. 2222. Lovely.
Hmm? No.
Why is that picture cutting things off? That's terrible. Okay, voila. Jamie McGill, if you want to talk to me, you go to Discord. My Discord link is in the description of this stream. Go to my Discord. It is a much easier place to reach me, and a much easier place to reach me on voice chat as well. Is this the right thing? Yeah, it's Jam Shed 2018. I'm giving this a 4. I really like this, surprisingly. For as cheap as this is the cheapest wine I've enjoyed in ages. £7 a bottle. This is cheap stuff, but it is nice. And if you want to buy it, I just sent a link to Twitter. Do you have a day job other than YouTube? No, I do not. You're correct. I'm in the US, and we conservatives see Brexit similar to the Trump movement, due to not Trump but ideals. Yeah, it's about ideals. I mean, not taking sides or whatever without even saying what I think. I just want to say that I think what I see as an outsider to the US and also to what's going on with Brexit, because I don't get involved very much with the Brexit conversation, but what I see is I see two sides. What I see is a very large liberal side, which tends to be the people who are mainly against Brexit in my experience, and also the ones who are against Trump. And these same groups of people are they're preaching love, not hate, okay? And I can understand they don't like Trump, and a lot of it's for good reason. I understand it. But they're preaching love, not hate. Yet they are hating the idea of Brexit. They are hating people who voted for Brexit. They are hating Donald Trump. They are hating the people who voted for Donald Trump. Meanwhile, they're saying we need to love other people. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how people can be such big hypocrites. It's either you love and not hate, or you don't love and not hate. But for some reason, it's like I saw some reports of speeches at the Oscars last night, and Spike Lee said something about make sure you vote in 2020 because this is about voting for the right thing or the wrong thing, and it's so black and white. It's not that simple. They're making everything so more divisive. They're talking about how Trump's divisive. They're talking about how Brexit's divisive. No, these are not what are divisive. What is divisive is you. The people speaking about it, you are the divisive ones. You are the divisive ones because you are the ones who are saying the other side is hate and our side is love. Our side is right and that side is wrong, and it's not that simple. Your side, sure. I mean, these people are getting on TV at the Oscars and they're saying, "Go out and vote. We need you to vote." But we all know that if they told them they were voting the other way, that they're not, they wouldn't be encouraging them to vote. And I just think the whole thing hits me the wrong way. I honestly don't care which way you vote. I don't care what your opinion is. I understand if you like or dislike. I don't care. It means nothing to me about it doesn't tell me what kind of person you are. Your political opinions mean nothing to me other than if I'm having a political debate with you. That's all it means. It doesn't reflect on me what kind of person you are. But when you have people who are placing a person's entire value on whether or not they voted for Brexit or whether or not they're going to vote against Republicans or whatever, I think it's nonsense, and I think it's very hateful rhetoric, and I think it's disgusting. And I think it's, I don't know. I can't understand it. It just doesn't go through my head very well. And quite honestly, I would almost tempt me to vote for the devil himself rather than vote for whoever they wanted me to vote for, because I really despise how they're acting all self-righteous as if they are the ones who are always in the right and they're the ones who are so great, when to anyone sensible, it's quite clear that they're all a bunch of hypocrites and bigots themselves. No, I agree with that. These politicians are nuts preaching God and the Bible. I agree with that as well. God and the Bible have no place in modern society. I mean, you do what you want in private, but should have no place in the public sort of education, government, anything like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind people going to church. I don't mind people having that opinion. I mean, I disagree with it. I think it's stupid. But as long as you keep it out of government and whatever, I don't care. I'm trying to make everyone at school subscribe to you to be all Australian YouTubers. Thank you for, I appreciate that. Religion is out of control in the world. I would agree. I agree religion's out of control. I mean, religion has caused, in my opinion, far more bad than it has good throughout the years. Far more bad. And that's what I would say, Lost Victorian. I mean, when Trump was running for president, I quite liked him. He amused me a lot. Since he became president, I slowly stopped liking him, just for a lot of reasons. And I kind of got to a point where I was on the fence, and then like I'm not really enjoying what he's doing, and he started lying more. And you know, there's a million things I can complain about. But then I looked to the opposition, and they're saying all this nonsense, and honestly, I think they're worse than him. Just because I hate to see people who act that way, who act so self-righteous, who act as though he is the devil when he's clearly not the devil. I mean, I see people saying he's the worst president in history, and I mean, well, he's not even as bad as Bush, who you had not one but two presidents ago. I mean, it's not like, I just don't understand the whole thing. So it makes me go the other way, and I'm a very stubborn person. I'm someone who goes the opposite way. When someone tells me one thing, I go the entire opposite way, just by natural response. If someone tells me to do something, I always do the opposite. And it's the same thing with that, and that's why I would still be pro-Trump over pro-whatever they're saying, for the simple reason of, one, it pisses those people off, and I can't stand those people, so I've got to go. See you later. Goodbye, Jamie Miguel. I'm probably going to go as well, because I was just speaking earlier about how I don't speak about politics on this channel anymore, and I started doing it. I started losing viewers. That's probably not a good sign. Have you heard of Scottish YouTuber Mike Boyd? I have not. Goodbye, Jeremy. I'm going to finish my glass of wine and see what else I'm going to do. So, I should have a new video out in the next couple of days. Hello, Red Feather. I'm just ending the chat. Came at the worst time. Hey, don't be sorry about politics. There's nothing wrong with politics. I just try to avoid it, because I don't like being too serious on this channel anymore, unless it's about a serious piece of drama. But even then, I like to throw some humor into it. I try to avoid things unless I can put some sort of humor into it. And politics tends to be something you can't really throw humor into without people taking it the entirely wrong way. I mean, it's something that doesn't quite work out very well. So I try to avoid it on this channel, just out of my own personal preferences. But I will have some new videos very, very soon. Your first live stream? Well, I'm glad that my live stream was the one that you decided to tune into for your first time. I'd agree with that, Jeremy. It's certainly the biggest comedy act. Most of it's nonsense. But yes, new videos very soon. I don't know what's coming next. Maybe a cereal box review for my family-friendly content. I had a few other things planned, but I don't quite remember what. A few things. You're watching UFC Sunday morning. What is this Sunday morning card? I don't know. I'll probably watch it after. I'm glad you enjoyed my Iceland Instagram pictures. I enjoyed Iceland. Anyway, everyone check out the links in the description down below, including my Discord, where you can chat some more if you feel like it. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out my merch, my Patreon. You're plugging my Patreon more. Oh, that's a John Jones Anthony Smith card. Yeah, I'll probably watch that, but I'll watch it afterwards. I'll watch it the day after. But I'm more interested about the co-main event. Is that that's Woodley and Usman, isn't it? More interested in that. But yes, until next time, everyone, check out all the links in the description. You're all welcome, society.